Welcome, everybody. I'm Blockchain Crusader, crusading through these blockchains every single day here with you guys at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's freaking go. Let's get excited. Let's get it running and pumping. Guys, the markets today, the Bears are in control, right? That's the whole name of the game right now. The Bears are in control of what is going on right now. Everything is red. After the halving, it's been no good for the crypto markets. Let me tell you, it's just been nothing but down, down, down. And Bitcoin's just been going sideways. And until Bitcoin doesn't figure out what it wants to do, these altcoins will not run. They will not run without Bitcoin. So let's dive right into what's going on. Also, obviously, we've also saw some. I posted a video today talking about Bitcoin being under attack. If you guys haven't checked that out, definitely go check that out. It is wild what is happening right now in crypto. Like crypto under attack right here. Just posted it right over here on my YouTube 5 hours ago. Guys, if you're not watching that video, go watch it. There's so many crazy things that have just happened in this last couple of days since like yesterday because of what FBI, the Congress, SEC, everybody's cracking down after Samurai Wallet founders got arrested, and it is just wild, bizarro world. It is crazy. You guys got to watch the video to understand what's happening. I'm not even going to dive into it because it's just frustrating. But we're going to be covering Bitcoin TA, right? All these different altcoin TA. So make sure you drop whatever crypto you want me to cover down into the chat. We'll be going into that and diving into these projects as well. So let's see here. Ooh, what do you think about Emerald? Well, I don't know a lot about that project. I'm always very iffy about like minerals like that, like fine minerals like emeralds, just because I know a lot of people have been talking about Emerald. It's a real world asset crypto. Sounds crazy, sounds really good. But my problem with Emerald is I've known that there's always been some fugazi in the markets, right? In the mining markets, when you're mining gold or you're mining these precious gems or whatever, there's always been some fugazi behind the story. So I'm not 100% on Emerald. I don't know how to feel about it. I just know it's part of the real world assets. I don't hold the bag of it. I don't really know about it. I got to do way more research before I can even talk good or bad about it, because all I know, it's a real world asset crypto. But I'm very iffy on gems and being and mining gems, just because there's been so many crazy stories in the past in from the traditional world of, do they really have all the gems that they say they have and all this stuff. So I'm not a huge fan of Emerald. I just know it's part of the real world asset cryptos, which is obviously a really strong narrative. But that's about it. What is happening with Brett? That's a good question. I saw a tweet, and I'm going to try to bring it up here. I saw a tweet. Yeah, hopefully I liked it. I saw a tweet, which I'm scrolling through here trying to find it right now. Here, Whale Insider, right? Posted a tweet here saying, just in, this was a couple of hours ago. This was 3:45 a.m. today. Says base meme coin Brett down 34% in the past 24 hours following reports of how insiders were holding over 81% of the supply at launch. Now, is this true? I have no idea. This is a tweet from Whale Insider, right? They have a big following. They post all kind of whale alerts, all kind of stuff. But is it confirmed? I have absolutely no idea if it's confirmed or not. So let's go over the deck screener and let's look for Brett. See what Brett is up to. Come on, Brett on base down 34% today. Oof. Uh, what the heck is this? Is this not the right Brett? What happened here? Why are what the heck? Hold on. I don't think I have the right Brett. I don't know what's up with that chart. Uh, Brett on base. Yeah. Am I looking at the wrong Brett? Mm, let me see here. Where is the correct bird? Why am I not seeing it? Okay, should be this one. Okay, here we go. Yeah, freaking all these weird pools and whatever get in the way. So this thing is dropped, had a nice nosedive. Like I said, I don't know if that earlier tweet is real. Ooh, somebody just bought $28,000 worth of this thing literally a minute ago. Look at this. Oh, literally a minute ago, somebody just bought 28,000. Somebody else bought 13. Am I telling you to buy this? Absolutely not. Am I buying this? Absolutely not. Um, I was pretty astounded at how well this meme coin was holding up on price action with the market coming down. So that being said, if it is true that the founders or the insiders or whatever were holding 81%, that would make sense, right? Honestly, like I'm saying, I'm not trying to spread FUD. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I want you guys to realize I do not know. I'm just saying what we saw, right? We saw a tweet. Oops, wrong tweet. We saw a tweet here talking about 34 has been reported that 24 hours, 81% was held at launch by some insiders. And now we're seeing massive dump happening. And I'm just saying that the fact that the price was holding up so well throughout this market volatility, it was very, very weird. But who knows? So is this true? Is this not true? I have no idea. I have no idea. Hopefully, whoever's been in Brett has been taking profits. Especially if you're up here, you've been taking profits, pulling on your initial, you're not losing any money. But it is what it is, guys. Smash those likes, hit that subscribe if you haven't already. CKB is an interesting one. I ran into them at the Bitcoin Energy Summit that I was at earlier this week. CBK or CKB. Nervals network. It's a layer one trying to build on. It's a layer one trying to build some stuff with Bitcoin. The way they explained it to me, sitting at 775 mil market cap. Uh, it's an interesting one. Don't like I said, don't know a lot about it. I just ran into people that were talking about it at the summit. They're a layer one. They're obviously trying to build their website. Is not great when it comes to information or being able to see anything. So that's definitely not a good thing. Built on a Risk V and secured by proof of work, is the most flexible, interoperable blockchain that serves as the ultimate foundation for Nervos, a modular blockchain built from the ground up to ensure outstanding security, decentralization, and interoperability. So I'll see what happens with this thing. I'll keep an eye on it, but I don't. It's early on. It's a high market cap, but it's early on. They don't really have a foundation. An ecosystem or anything like that. I don't really know too much about this project. It's just an interesting layer one. Let's see here, guys. Smash those likes, hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Let's wake up. Let's get the raw show rocking and rolling. Tap that screen, guys. Tap that screen. Let's see here. How about LCX? Let's jump into some Bitcoin TA, and then we'll cover some LCX as well. So let's jump on over here. Let's jump back over here. What the heck is this? Oh, this is the wrong watch list. That's why. Wrong watch list. Let me switch on over. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Now we can really get the show rocking and rolling. Object tree. Oh, this is a 15-minute. No wonder. I was like, man, why is this thing showing me the 15-minute? So Bitcoin right here. Bitcoin right now. Let me see. Hold on. Somebody just from my private Telegram community just messaged me. Let me go check out what it is that they need. Give me a second here, guys. Let's see. Okay, never mind. It wasn't urgent. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Just trying to learn some stuff, trying to make some tutorial videos for the community. All right, so we're back over here to Bitcoin. Here we are. As you can see here, we're still above 63,000 and some change, right? The 63,100 give or take area is my first line of defense. If we lose that, then we got the 61,000 down here, below the 0.5, below the value area low of this range that we've been up here, right? If we lose that, we've got this gold pocket down here between 59,400 and 58,700. We'll see if we fill that gold pocket. Maybe we have a bounce, right? Maybe we have a bounce after we fill it, bounce back up, come back down, taking us down to about 55,000 is the 55,000 is, if we're going to continue moving down to the bearish side, 55,000 is my local target so far for Bitcoin. Obviously, I'm not saying that needs to happen, not saying that that will happen. I'm just saying that is my target if we continue to move to the downside here for Bitcoin. Obviously, we've had some pretty big bounces right before this gold pocket without filling the gold pocket, but we never know. We never know what could happen, right? This, like I've been telling you guys, we've had 7 straight months of green. We're definitely getting a red candle here for the first red monthly candle since September. Since September of 2023, this is the first red candle that we're getting on the monthly. And could we have a red month for May? Possible. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not, right? That's definitely a possibility. So you just never know these days. You just never freaking know. Let's see here. Let's jump on over to LCX, and then we're going to hit Solana. We're going to hit ICP next. Give me a second here, guys. And all right, we are rocking and rolling. We are rocking and rolling. Cool, cool, cool. Let's jump on over to LCX. Let's see what's LCX doing right now. Okay, here it is. Let's jump down to the daily. So let's see here. Let's get the month of March. March, boom. We got the range for March. We are sitting right above the value area high for the month of March, which is good. We've wicked into it. We've bounced off the point of control for March, bounced back up, reclaimed the point of control, the value area high, I should say, and we're staying above this 28-cent level. 28 cents was massive resistance, as you can see, for all the way from February 15th all the way until March 26th when we finally broke above it. 28 cents was massive resistance. We broke down below it a few days ago, but now we're back above it and we're holding it as support, which is good. So meanwhile, we stay above 28 cents. Things are looking pretty good for LCX. Obviously, there's going to be resistance up here at 32 cents and then see where we could take it from there. Those are the targets. If we lose 28, then obviously I'm looking for 25 to about 25 area to be 25 cent, $25 area. I'm sorry, 25-cent area. The 25-cent area to be support. If we can now find support on the 25-cent area, then 23 cents is the last line of defense before dropping back down to 20 cents. So that's what I'm looking for. LCX, obviously, we get above 33, things are going to get a lot more bullish. And then, especially if we get above 37 and actually close a candle above 37 for the first time, then we're going to be going a lot higher, a lot sooner here for LCX. So let's see here. What next? Solana. Let's hit Solana next. Where's my Solana chart at? Buy the dip 55K, then up to 80K. Hey, bro, I'm bullish, bro. I'm bullish on Bitcoin. Ain't nobody more bullish than me on Bitcoin. I've been bullish on Bitcoin ever since I got into Bitcoin. I've been calling for a super cycle for Bitcoin all the way through 2023, all from 2022, right? Especially when I saw the ETFs coming, I was like, dude, super cycle is coming. If there's ever going to be a super cycle, it's now or never. So let's get rocking and rolling. Thoughts on Aerodrome? I'll get into Aerodrome in just a minute. I am bullish on Aerodrome as well. Very, very bullish on Aerodrome. Been trying to buy the dips. Ape Coin. Don't know how well that's going to continue doing. Way too much inflation, way too much dumping onto the market. Litecoin's a sleeper, man. I think Litecoin can do well, but I haven't looked at the chart for Litecoin, so I'll definitely look at the chart here for Litecoin after I look at Solana. So here, Solana pretty simple, straightforward. What I've been telling you guys, we're above the 139 point area of control here for this blue zone, this blue range that we've been in. Meanwhile, we stay above this. Meanwhile, we stay above this zone. It's good for Solana, right? The target, the value area high target for us to break market structure and start coming back up is 175. We need to get back above 175 and close above that for more bullish momentum to the upside. If we lose 139, then look for 126 to hold that support as it did down here. If we lose 126, then we're definitely going to be heading a lot lower towards the 116, potentially all the way to the 104 area, where that's going to be the next level of support for Solana. So if we drop below then, I would start looking at some dollar cost averaging positions for myself personally. That's what I'm going to be looking for. If not, if it goes continue right into the upside, I'm okay with that too, and just keep enjoying the ride. Obviously, once we get above 174, 175, next area here is 196. It's going to be massive resistance for Solana, and then we'll see where we take it from there as we get to those levels again. Let's keep on moving forward here with what was the next one I said I was going to cover? I forgot already. Jeez. ICP maybe, probably. So, good old ICP. We came up, hit the 0.5, got rejected, lost $14.72. Man, this thing loves to get rejected at this $15 area. And now we're headed towards the gold pocket here, sitting at $12.83. Between $12.83 and $12.65 is the gold pocket that we're headed down towards. I don't know if you guys can see that very well or not. That's where we're headed. There's also a horizontal line here, which is a point of control from back in January, sitting at $12.89. So this area here should be some support. Hopefully we see a bounce from here. But like I've said, meanwhile, ICP stays below 1514, this yellow line. ICP is going to continue to range, right? It's going to continue ranging. The ICP has been ranging below that $15 area all the way since December 31st when we first started coming up to it. Ever since then, for the last 3 months, we've been ranging, almost 4 months now, just ranging below this level. We were briefly above, hit $20 and came down with Bitcoin's crash. And then now we're ranging here again. So once we can reclaim 15 and actually hold it as support, retest confirmation that it holds that support, then and staying inside this blue zone, I see ICP eventually heading towards $26. That's the larger overall target for the short term here. But yeah, Zach Nasty in the house. What's going on? Let's get it. Let's go. What's up, WP? What's up, Great Crusader? What's up, Crypto Cologne? What's up, Maroof? I appreciate every single one of you guys jumping in here. Rich J, appreciate every single one of you guys jumping in here, smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe if you haven't already. Let's freaking go. Bro, what's going on with DGI Game? I don't know. You tell me what's going on with DGI Game. I know a lot of people have been talking about DGI Game and asking me about it, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on with DGI Games right now. If it's dumping in price, I wouldn't be surprised. Everything is pretty much red. Right? Where's my thing? Everything's pretty much red. There is no green anywhere, right? Barely any green anywhere. Everything in the top 100 is pretty much red. Just Bitcoin, man. Bitcoin goes sideways and down, all coins are going to dump. Now, if Bitcoin goes up and then sideways, Bitcoin altcoins are going to rally. That's why right now I'm saying the bears are in control. The bears are in control right now. Things are very, very bearish. It's just one of those things that is happening right now, and it's just gotta get through it. Gotta get through it. Got to get through it. Are you saying that DGI Game is a rug pull? What is going on with DGI Game that you think it's a rug pull? Let me see. DGI Game down 30% today. Oof, down 50% on the week. Oh man, what is going on over here? Jeez. Oh man, that's rough. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on with this project. Let me see. Let's jump on over to see if we can see something on their Twitter. Let's jump on over to their Twitter. See if they've been tweeting anything. Let me see. DGI Guild is thriving 4 hours ago with assets over 10 million monthly revenue, 200K, aiming to boost Yada yada yada. So they're still tweeting. They just tweeted 4 hours ago. Um, they tweeted yesterday, so they're still tweeting. So they haven't like disappeared or anything. DGI down 32% today. I don't see any massive selling happening. I see, some normal selling and buying. Nothing crazy in the last couple of hours. Just, buying and selling, I would say. Yeah, I have no idea. Selling volume. Yeah, dude, I have no idea. A pretty decently sized sell here an hour ago, 13,000, practically $14,000, $11,000, $10,000 buy, but there's a lot more selling over here too. Don't know, man. I have no idea, but this thing is obviously going down. That's the name of the game with these micro cap cryptos. Well, maybe not a micro cap. Yeah, it's 15 mil. So 15, 12 mil is definitely a micro cap. The lower the market cap, guys, the more risk you're holding on that project. That's why it's a tricky business when you're trying to like bring you're trying to talk about all these different cryptocurrencies, but people want to get into the space and they all want to know what's the next low cap gem that's going to blast off to this, blast off to that. And I always tell you guys, risk management. The lower the market cap you go, the higher risk you have. Yes, do you have potential for higher rewards? Absolutely. But then you also have massive drops. Those projects are a lot more volatile. Those projects could go away, right? They could fail, right? It's not that it gets rug pulled initially, but just something like that happens where maybe some whales just massively took a ton of profits and it crashes in price massively. Not saying that DGI is a rug pull. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with that project, but you know, I'll never be surprised if it's a bunch of whales selling and then they're causing all this panic, right? Not saying that the project is over. Definitely, who knows, could recover. I don't know. Right. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with the project. Not saying that it's a rug. Not saying that it's not a rug. Like I'm saying, I just don't know. But the lower the market cap, the higher the risk, and then that's where the panic begins. Uh, Will Walton reviewed the white paper, said it wasn't good. I don't know who Will Walton is. Been hearing a bunch of people saying it's a scam. Oof, that's not good. That's not good. That's definitely not good. All right, let's move on here to Litecoin. Somebody was asking about Litecoin. Let's see what Litecoin's doing. Litecoin's up 4.3% today. Let's go. Actually up in the green today. Let's freaking go. Oh, Aerodrome. Somebody wanted to cover Aerodrome. Yes, let's hit Aerodrome. Then let's hit Litecoin. Aerodrome down 6.3% today. It's sitting at $1.40. Let's go check out the chart for Aerodrome. Aerodrome's a hard one to do TA on because they just haven't been around that long. There's not too much to do TA on, especially on the bigger time frames, right? Like in the very short time frames, yes, but in the longer time frames, no, there's definitely not a lot going on. Let's see here. March 1st, all the way March 31st. Okay. That's where we're at with that. Let me see here. Let's get a fib from this bottom to this top. Look what's happening right here, guys. Look what's happening. Pay attention here. So we broke out of this March range, right, into April, ending of May, ending of March. We went up, we skyrocketed up here. Right now, we're starting to come back down. This move from this March low to this April high. Look where it puts the gold pocket. The gold pocket is sitting at $1.09 to $1.02, We're coming towards the 0.5 at $1.34 right now. We'll see if we find if we bounce off the 0.5 and continue going sideways here and to the up, right? Because it's been holding Aerodrome's been holding its price very, very well due to the fact of Bitcoin, all the other altcoins have been pretty much melting, and so Aerodrome's been holding pretty well here. We'll see if it jumps off the 1.34, off the 0.5 at $1.34. If it doesn't, and it keeps heading down, gold pocket is, like I said, between $1.09 and $1.02. And if that is lost and that doesn't give us the bounce that we need to continue moving to the upside, then the next areas that I'm looking for is this 74-cent area, which is the value area high for March. We'll see if we come that low. I mean, that is a massive drop from where we're at right now. That is a 46% drop, which is very possible for altcoins, guys. Very possible. I understand that it's, very disheartening to hear, but very possible, especially if Bitcoin has a larger pull down to about that 55,000 that I've been talking about. Altcoins can definitely melt another 40% easy. 40%. Bitcoin normally, right, in previous cycles drop 30 to 40%. So the altcoins drop massive amounts, right? If Bitcoin's dropping 30 to 40, altcoins are dropping, like freaking 50 to 60, right? That's the kind of stuff you see in market volatility in the market. This year so far, this bull market so far, we have not seen that level of volatility. We have not seen Bitcoin dropping that low. We've had very small drops for Bitcoin. Bitcoin has barely had a full 20% drop. I think we've had maybe one or two 20% drops since the beginning of the year. That's very small for Bitcoin. So the fact that, the possibility that Bitcoin can fall back down, definitely possible. If Bitcoin does fall, then altcoins are going to melt. That's the only reason why I would see Aerodrome dropping down here to 74 cents. It's if Bitcoin drops a lot lower. At the end of the story, I'm still very bullish on Aerodrome. I do hold a bag of Aerodrome. I got in a lot earlier. I got into Aerodrome somewhere around 40 to 50 cents, I believe. Yeah, 40 to 50 cents on Aerodrome. So it's been doing very well for me. If it drops down to that level, I personally will be dollar cost averaging. I'm not giving you financial advice. Nothing here is financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy anything. I'm just saying, me personally, along with my entry point, 74 cents would be a nice little buy for me, because I believe what Aerodrome is doing is it's DeFi play, right? Liquidity providing on Base network, which is I believe is going to be a huge network to be on, and they've already established themselves as the big player there. So that is very bullish in my personal viewpoint for crypto, guys. If you're not in my private Telegram, definitely go join my private Telegram. I am working on creating a private DeFi group where I'm going to be diving into a lot of DeFi liquidity providing and different little techniques on how to make your money work for you besides just sitting in your wallet. So if you're interested in that, it is going to be a paid thing. It's going to be very cheap, but it is going to be a paid thing. If you want to be part of that, definitely join my free Telegram. The link is in my bio here on my link on TikTok. If you're on YouTube, the link is down below in the description. Join my private Telegram. Stay up to date with I just post stuff, right? I post what I'm doing, post my videos. You guys can ask me direct questions, ask me for video recommendations. Like somebody was just asking me that they want a video done explaining leverage, explaining how to short, right? How to do those kind of things. So I'm going to be making a tutorial video on that. So that's the kind of stuff you do in the private Telegram. That's free. Just, chit chat back and forth, share good information. And if you want to be part of the DeFi group and you want to be one of the first people that gets in, right, you're going to get an advantage for the people that get in a lot earlier than everybody else. And you want to stay up to date when that comes out, definitely join the private group. Let's see here. Clay the Great says, "What's up, Crusader? What's up, everybody? Appreciate everybody in here." Stephanie says, "Brett is full of FUD. Don't listen." Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's happening with Brett either. So the Great Crusader says, "Salute to my Cuban brother. Que bolón, tiburón." Let's jump on over to Litecoin here. Let's see what Litecoin is doing. Litecoin. All right. Let's see here. Let's see here. Nice long range, very long range here since August of 2023, all of pretty much all the way to February. Look at this massive range. Look at this thing from here all the way to here. Even a couple more over here. Look at this huge range, massive range we broke out of, right? Like literally almost a year long, since August of 23 all the way to February, multi-month range here. And guess what? We broke out of it. We came back, hit the value area high of it. Let me mark it out for you guys. And here we are. Boom. Look at this. Almost perfect. It's almost like TA works or something. But look at this. Right. We broke out of this range in February, or I should say in the ending of February, beginning of March. We break out of here. We wick back into it. We break back out. We come after this big dip on Saturday, the 13th on April, right? When Bitcoin was dropping, everything was dropping. We dropped into this range once again, front ran the point of control by just a smidge, and then bounced right back above the value area high of this range, sitting at $72, $74, $75. Right, big support here at this value area high, because look how long we were in this range. So big support here, very good for Litecoin to be holding support at this level. So let's get some gold pockets here. Let's see some fib retracements. So from the very top of this move to the very bottom. Come on, there you go. The very bottom. Puts the gold pocket at $98. Right, the 0.5 is at 91.65. We'll see if we hit this, or what happens with Litecoin. Does Litecoin blast through it and go towards this gold pocket, or do we get rejected and come back down towards 74? We will see here. That's what I'm looking for right now for Litecoin overall. That's what I'm looking for Litecoin here. Even let's see here. Let's get this other gold pocket here from this very ultimate low, right, to this huge upside. Perfect. Look at this thing. Perfectly filled this gold pocket. Come on. So look at this. From this very bottom to this very top, gold pocket, boom, sitting at $78 to $76. Massive dip happens when Saturday, when the things started happening around the world. Bitcoin started dropping, came down, wicked below it, filled this gold pocket, bounced off this gold pocket, broke the 0.5 of it right now, as of today, and now we're headed towards this new 0.5 at $91 with the other gold pocket to the upside being $98, between $96 to $98. So that's what I'm looking for Litecoin right now. Clay the Great dropping swords. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Let's get pumped, guys. I'm Blockchain Crusader, crusading through these blockchains. If you're the first time watching here ever, smash those likes, hit that subscribe, join the Crusader army, hit that subscribe. Let's freaking go. Let's go, guys. Let's get excited. All right, here we are. Let's see here. Guys, drop any altcoins you want me to cover some TA on into the chat, and I'll do so here. Let's see here. What other Litecoin? What other cryptos are we going to cover here today? Let's see what's happening. Brett is. That's what happens with meme coins, guys. That's what happens with meme coins. Gotta be very careful. See here. Aurora, Manta. All right, let's go. Let's hit Manta. Let's hit Aurora. All right. Let's hit Manta. Oof, what the heck is this? Got a bunch of freaking. Okay, let me turn that off. What the heck is group 2? Okay. Interesante. All right, let's see here. This is the whole chart. January. Okay, yeah, that's right. Manta launched in January, so there's not too much to do here, but let's do our best. So from January overall, I mean, if we just get this whole thing as a range, as you guys can see here, we, obviously it launched, had this massive spike to the upside. We were ranging between the value area high being at $3.57 and the value area low being $2.55. We lost the value area low, and now we've headed to new lower lows because obviously all we have is a huge single green candle print here. So let's get some Fibonacci retracement from the very top. From the very top here to this bottom. Where does that put the gold pocket? Puts the gold pocket at about $2.77 to the upside. We need to reclaim obviously the 255, which is the value area low. We will see. We will see if it can do that. That's what I'm looking for. Manta here, obviously, I can't do too much more. There's not a lot of data to work with Manta. What was the other one? The other one was Aurora. Aurora, Coinbase. Okay. Okay, this one has a little bit more data. That's good. That's good. So let's get a range here. Let me see. Let's get the March range. March 1st. March 31st. Okay. Let's get some parallels here. Let's mark out the point of control. Boom. Okay, let's get the fib. Oops. Come on. Okay. And here we are. So right now we're sitting below the value area low of March. We're getting hit with resistance here with the point of control. As you guys can see here, we tried breaking back into the value area low, hit the point of control at 29 cents, came up as high as 32, wicked down, got rejected, lost the value area low again. And every time we've wicked up trying to hit this value area low, we've lost it as well. We've left the gold pocket up at 49 cents and 50 cents. That's the gold pocket. The 0.5 is sitting at 43 cents. So if we break above 28 cents, if we break above this resistance here at the point of control, I will be targeting this 43-cent level as the first area. And then the next obviously target would be the gold pocket sitting around 50 cents to 49 cents. Now, if we keep breaking to the lower side, to the lower side here, if we keep, if we lose 20 cents, we're probably heading towards 15 to 13 will be the next zone here, which is the next little cluster. Right, you guys can see right here. All right, the only other little cluster of volume before this massive single print to the upside is down here between 15 and 13 cents. If we lose the 20-cent level, that's probably most likely where we're headed with Aurora, if that happens. So we already covered ICP. I'll circle back to ICP in a bit. AXGT, let's go hit AXGT. Let's see what AXGT is up to. AXGT. Let's see here. Yeah, here it is. AXGT. Let me get rid of the squiggle. AXGT has been in this downward trend. Right, we're holding this value area low here at 24 cents. Hopefully, with that continues to hold as support here for AXGT. We've wicked down below it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and we've closed above it. So hopefully, 24 cents continues to hold. Hopefully, we can break this downward trend, start making a move back towards 39. As you guys can see here, we have the high, we have a lower high, lower high, lower high. Right, if we can break above this 39 and break above 42. And that would break the market structure of this downward trend, would put us towards the upside, right? We'll be making a higher low. Oh yeah, a higher low. Yeah, lower high, lower high, lower high. Then we'll be making a higher low, breaking this structure here at 42 cents. We break 42 cents to the upside. That's going to be very, very bullish for AXGT. Now, if we lose this here, we lose this 24 cents, then it's definitely not looking good because we have a huge single print that could take us all the way down to 7 cents if that is lost, right? 17 cents would probably be my bottom line support here. 17 cents would probably my 17 to 18 cents. If we lose that, right? If we lose the 24, 17 to 18 could be our last saving grace. If that is lost, then we're probably heading all the way down to 7 cents. Hopefully, we don't see that. I still hold a very big bag of this freaking thing. I'm very bullish on decentralized science. I'm very bullish on this project. Obviously, they're one of the biggest, if not the biggest, decentralized science project out there. So I really, really freaking hope that this thing can recover here and start coming back up. I think in the long term it will. The narrative just hasn't had really a lot of attention. The decentralized science narrative hasn't had a lot of attention. So hopefully this thing can break above the 39 and 42 cent level. That would make me extremely, extremely confident in the short term price action for this. Long term AXGT, I'm bullish on. I believe it can do a lot. I believe Binance can start listing them and start making more decentralized science projects listed on their exchange and giving decentralized science more of a spotlight. I understand that real world assets is the spotlight right now, but hopefully decentralized science gets a turn here soon in the future. Clay the Great says, let's see AVAX and Joe. Can you do Proppy? Yeah, I'll do that as well. Let's go on over to AVAX. Bing, bing, bang. I believe I have an AVAX chart. I believe I have an AVAX chart already. AVAX, where are you at? Where are you at? Guys, if you're not smashing those likes, smash those likes. If you're watching on TikTok, make sure you're tapping that screen, getting in as many likes. Somebody in the chat, tell me how many likes we got. Tap that screen. Let's get some likes. Somebody give me a count on how many likes we got. All right, so AVAX still sitting here on this blue zone, on this range from December, right? Hanging on to this value area low here for December, the value area low range for December at $34. If we lose this, there's some levels here, $31 obviously, and then obviously as low as 29. We've wicked all the way down here. If we lose 29, definitely not going to be looking good for AVAX in the short term. A lot of single prints below 29 all the way up to about $22 if we lose 29. I don't think that will happen, but anything is possible, right? Anything's possible. Obviously, if we bounce off the $34 area, which is the value area low for this range, we need to get above the point of control, which is $39. It's some massive resistance right now. We have a gold pocket to the upside here at $51, $52, and the 0.5 sitting at 47. I will be targeting these areas once we get above 39. In the meantime, I'm going to be looking out for this 34 to hold. If 34 doesn't hold, this little wick right here down to 32, see if that holds. If not, we start buckling up down to 29. And if 29 doesn't hold, buckle up because it could get rocky real soon. That's just what I'm seeing here for the short term for AVAX. It's all highly dependent on Bitcoin and what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin pumps, AVAX should pump. If Bitcoin continues to drop down to that 55, we could definitely see AVAX drop as well. So let's jump on over to Proppy. I don't have a chart for Proppy, but I'll make a new one here. Proppy, Coinbase, yes. Nothing but up to the and to the right here. Jeez. Let's see here. This is the range for December. So let's see here. Let's get some pivots to do a little different here. Let's get a monthly pivot here for Proppy. Monthly pivot is sitting at $1.88. Sitting at $1.80. It's untapped. We have not come to that. We usually the pivots are usually always tapped. They act as magnets for price action. We have not tapped this pivot here. Let's see for the month of March. Let's see what the range looks like for the month of March. There's going to be a huge range. So pivot is sitting at $1.88. Value area high for March is sitting at $1.60 for Proppy. I'm hoping we get a retracement on Proppy, bro. I don't have a bag on Proppy. Let's freaking go. I hope we have a retracement so I can load up and get a bag. Guys, smash those likes, hit that subscribe if you haven't already. All right, so here we go. See here for the month of April. Get the month of April here. Developing range, we're sitting close to the value area high. We start dropping down towards the point of control, sitting at $2.18. Value area high is sitting at $2.06. We will see if we drop down here to that level. Let's get the gold pocket here for these moves. Let me turn off these pivots. So the low of this move is down here, all the way to the very tip top. Point 0.5 is sitting at $2.22. So we turn these ranges back on. You guys can see here for Proppy, the 0.5 is sitting at $2.22, which is right above the point of control. We will see if we come down to that level, if we have a bounce, and if we don't, gold pocket is sitting below the pivot, which is sitting at $1.80 to $1.69. If we drop down to these levels, I will say this once again, not financial advice. I will personally start scooping up a bag of Proppy because I don't have a bag of Proppy. This has been performing very, very well. And if we drop down there, that is let's see here, from the very top, turn the magnet off. From the very top to that, it's about a 57% retracement overall from where we're at right now. To that is about a 41% drop. So it's a decent enough dip for me that I would definitely start picking up a small bag just to get some exposure to Proppy. That's just what I'm going to be doing personally, not financial advice for anybody out there. So, guys, smash those likes, hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Loving this AVAX dip. Let's freaking go, Cody. Let's freaking go. Man, everything is so slow today. This is what happens when the markets get boring. The markets get boring and people go to sleep. People literally fall asleep because they're just bored with the markets. The markets are not doing anything but going up or down 5 to 10%. 5 to 10% up or down, up or down, up or down. How many cryptos do you own? Currently, I own the most cryptos I've ever owned. I've owned, let me see here. Let me do a quick little count. I typically have always owned like sub 10 cryptos, literally like maybe a handful, always since 2017. But this bear market and this bull market, I was like, I'm getting a lot more. I want to get more exposure to a lot more cryptos. So I'll count here. $17, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, about 27 cryptos. I might be missing one or two, who knows. About 27 cryptos is what I own in my entire portfolio right now. Let's talk about Chainlink. Any thoughts on base what? Base NJI? I have no idea what that is. Let's talk Chainlink. Yeah, let's go look at Chainlink here. See what Chainlink is doing. Chainlink is down 0.2% today, up 5.1% the week. Let's go look at Chainlink's chart here. Chainlink. I thought I had a Chainlink chart. Let me see. Come on, Chainlink. Where you at? I've got to have a Chainlink chart. I'm pretty sure. Bruh. Okay, whatever. We'll just look at this chart here. All right. So a monthly untapped pivot is sitting up at $19.47. Let me turn off these pivots here for a second. Let's get the range for the month of March. Well, we fell right below that. We have a nice little range over here. You guys can see right here. Come on. Point of control. All right, so we had this multi-month range from November all the way to the ending of January of Chainlink be sitting between $14 and $15, just ranging. We finally broke above it on February 1st, went all the way up as high as $22. Excuse me, guys. Came back down, fell right through it with the big dip on Saturday, right on Saturday, April 13th. Bitcoin dropped. We dropped below this multi-month range. We came right back above it, found some support, but look at this. We hit the value area high, got rejected at $15.76, came back down towards the value area low. Now we're sitting right above the point of control. So let's get a fib here on what is let's get a fib from the very top to the very bottom. The 0.5 is sitting at $17.42. So if we break above this $15.88 value area high, the next target is $17.42. If that does not lead to a rejection and we keep pumping, the gold pocket is sitting at $18.71 to $19, which puts us back into the March range value area low, puts us back above into it, and puts us into the range for March of 2024, which is very bullish. Now to the downside, let's get a fib here from the very bottom of this move to the very top of this move. Obviously, we more than I moved that the wrong way. Sorry about that. We more than filled that gold pocket. Already came down to it, went right through it. So that's not even worth mentioning right now. Let's see. Let's get a gold pocket from this local move, this local bottom to this local top. Yeah, we already filled that as well. No surprise there. So that's pretty much it. That's the move right now. The gold pocket is sitting up here. That's what we're looking at for Chainlink right now. So I appreciate everybody in here. I appreciate everybody smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe if you haven't already. What's your thought on Dawkins? I have no idea what that is. Please look at XRPH. Don't know what that is either. I think I had the same. I thought I was holding too many. I personally believe 27 is a lot. Like 27 cryptos is a lot of cryptos. Like I said, I've always usually held like sub 10. But it's just one of those things. So meanwhile, you manage proper risk, then you're good. And that more than half of those cryptos have been in my portfolio for multi years, right? So like I know they're good, I know they're solid. I don't really need to look at them or take care of them anymore. That's why I was able to add all these other cryptos. Ron, who says, "What's going on?" says, "Hey, how are y'all doing? Might be a day to stay out of the market." Yeah, man, the markets are stinking. They're stinking. Everybody's bored. That's why nobody's here watching crypto, because everybody's bored right now. Agreed. People are scared and bored. I love it. That's the best time to buy, right? In my personal opinion, when people are not paying attention, when people are not willing to show up, that's when people are looking for. Is Arrow going to $30 this cycle? Oof, $30 is an aggressive move for Arrow. That's an aggressive move for Arrow. I will probably make a price prediction video for Arrow. I tend to do price prediction videos over on my YouTube channel. If you guys are not following me on YouTube, Blockchain Crusader, go follow me over there. The link is in the bio. Click on it. It'll take you directly to my YouTube. Hit that subscribe, because TikTok is currently right now is getting banned. TikTok is getting banned. They've passed the law. They might go to the courts for it and fight for it. It might be a year from now. Who knows? Whatever. But you just never know what's going to happen. And if they don't go to the courts, whatever. Point is, if TikTok does get officially completely banned, make sure you're already following me over on Blockchain Crusader on YouTube. Hit that subscribe. Make sure you're in my private Telegram. It's free. You guys get to chat with me, ask me questions, and at the same time, drop video recommendations, and I'll make custom videos for what it is that you guys want to see. So make sure you do that as well. What I was saying over here is, I have a price prediction video for. I do price prediction videos for Ondo, Pando, quite a few of them. I'll do one for Arrow here at some point, maybe next week or so. I did one for VeChain recently, 7 days ago. So I'll make one here for you guys for Arrow. Just I think $30 is an aggressive move. Is it possible? Anything's possible, but it's definitely aggressive. Have you heard of Three Protocol launches Monday? Nope, never heard of that. Um, let's see here. I'm trying to catch up. The money flow on the 2 day is going up. The money flow on Bitcoin. Look at the money flow on Bitcoin 2 day. I mean, then you look at the hourly higher time frames wanting to print green dots. Then if you look at the VWAP, it looks like it's doing an anchor trigger pattern. Okay, I've heard you talk about those anchor trigger patterns for Bitcoin on Market Cipher being very bullish. Somebody says, "Do you think Syncus will rise again?" I will stay away from Syncus, guys. Stay away from Syncus. So it was brought up that basically the founders of Syncus tried to create another project called Z Casino or something like that. Got a bunch of creators to invest a bunch of money, and then they rug pulled them. That's what I've heard, right? They've rug pulled the Z Casino, and those are the same founders that are also working with Syncus. Now, is Syncus a rug pull? I see a lot of people calling it a rug pull. Could it be potentially at this point, right? The actors, the developers behind this project are obviously not to be trusted. Um, and obviously, since that information came out, people have been selling, trying to get out if they're still in. I will not be touching this project. I would not be buying this project, even if it has the world's greatest return, right? Obviously, it still has liquidity. So it's technically, right? You can technically argue that it's not a rug pull because it still has liquidity. But are they going to pull that liquidity? I don't know, right? Nobody knows. It's very high alert. Stay away from this project right now because of what's happened, because what's been exposed that the developers that made this project also made another project that did rug already. So I would definitely be staying away from this. Do not get involved with this at all. And even if it has the world's greatest return, right, recovery or whatever, I'm okay not being part of it. I'm okay not being part of it, right? That's in the past. I'm not touching that project anymore. Let's see here. Hey Crusader, bought a lot of coins since March. Which coin do you advise to buy within a week? Uh, Rashad, I don't give advice like that. I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you what to buy. I can just look at charts, look at levels, give you some analysis on what I think price levels are headed, whether it's going up, going down. But I don't tell people what to buy, what not to buy. That's just not what I do. I'm not a financial advisor. Emerald was a rug pull. Dude, if that's true, that freaking sucks. That freaking sucks. But that's why I don't trust freaking that's why I don't freaking trust these emerald company things, man. That's why I don't trust them, dude. That's why I don't trust them because they do that kind of stuff in the real world all the time. They always say, "Oh yeah, we found a new mine of gold or a new mine of whatever, and we're mining all this stuff." And then you find out years later that it was all a lie. They weren't mining anything. They were just sucking up capital and all this stuff. So I like real world assets. I like the fact that they were trying to, do this stuff for Emerald. I don't know if Emerald is a rug pull. Somebody just said it in the chat, right? There's no confirmation on my end. I don't know jack squat ding dong about the project, whether it's a rug or it's not a rug. I don't know. I'm not trying to spread FUD or fear. Unless something is confirmed, I see something online. I just don't know. I just don't know. But that's what makes me worried about those things. What is your prediction for AVAX? I think AVAX is going to do very well in this market, man. AVAX has got a lot of just ecosystem diversity. They've got crypto gaming, they've got real world assets, they've got what else do they have? They have we got Clay the Great in the chat here. They've got obviously DeFi. They've got what are some other sectors that they're hitting? Um, damn, I'm blanking out on right now. But AVAX is doing a lot. They're doing a lot, right? They got meme coins, they got NFTs, they got all these things. Their ecosystem is very diverse. I like AVAX a lot. I think AVAX is going to do very, very well. I don't have a price prediction for AVAX yet, but I will at some point. C's Crypto says, Crusader, would you ever collaborating with Keeper again? Maybe at some point. Not right now. Not right now. Maybe at some point. Do you see Quant and Sandbox hitting all-time highs? Uh, I think Quant can get towards at least close enough to all time highs. I don't see why not. I think Quant is, I do hold a bag of Quant. I'm hoping for it. I don't have a price prediction for Quant, but I think it can. That's just my personal thought. Sandbox, I don't remember what the all-time high for Sandbox was, but at the end of the day, Sandbox is a metaverse project. Metaverse is definitely not even being talked about in this bull market just yet. Very, very early in this bull market. We haven't really seen crypto gaming or metaverses even being really talked about, to especially not metaverses at all. But I think at some point metaverses will have their time to shine, and I think Sandbox could do well. I just don't know what the all time high was. I don't know what their tokenomics are looking like, how much inflation they've had or not have. So don't know. Let's see here. What's your thought on XRP? It's going to show good moves. I don't like XRP personally for what it does. Can XRP move? Can XRP maybe hit $3 to $5? Potentially possible for sure. But I personally just don't like what XRP does. So I don't hold XRP. I'm not an XRP fan. But can the price move? For sure. At some point, maybe someday. Blender giving Render a run for their money. So yeah, I've been looking into Blender. I kind of like what they're doing. I've seen other people talking about Blender as well, so it's got me doing some research on Blender. Um, so I like what they're doing. I saw the comparisons between Blender and Render. Blender apparently has got a lot more things going on than Render does. But at the end of the day, Blender is very, very early on. They're very, very early compared to Render, right? So Blender Network market cap is 79 million, sitting at 2.5% up today, up 7.2% the week, sitting at $1.88, right? Render's already way more established, right? There's no big red flags with Render of any kind that I know of at the time for Render. Render's sitting at like $3 billion market cap. I have a price prediction for Render. I think Render is going to do very, very well. It has been doing very well, but overall, Blender, right, is a competitor to Render. And I like the name Blender, Render, right? They're definitely kind of going for that. And that being said, can it do well? It has the potential to do well. It's got all the potential sitting there, but they're very, very early on their product and what they're trying to deliver, right? One of the big differences between Blender and Render is that Blender is actually creating a GPU box product that people can buy so that they could actually, uh, process GPU hashing power or whatever onto the network that they're trying to, rent out or whatever it is that they're trying to do. So they actually have a product that they're building. Render doesn't really do that. Render has a different process. So can it be a good competition? Yeah, for sure. It definitely has potential. That's all I got to say. Definitely has potential. Let's see here. What's going on here? Can you check out Boys Club on ETH chain? His contract starts with I don't know what Boys Club is. That sounds kind of weird. Probably not going to take a look at that. There was some overlap between Sinkins and Zcao's teams. Sync isn't a rug, but probably won't recover. Yeah, that's the best way to put it, Castle. That's definitely the best way to put it. There's definitely overlap between their teams. Z Casino was a rug. Syncus, like I said, still has liquidity, so it's technically not rugged. But could they pull the liquidity? Could anything happen? Anything's possible. Very high flag. Definitely will stay away. Heavy volume on base chain eventually. I think base chain is going to do very well. I think, if you've seen anyone else talking about base, we saw what happened with, we've seen, we've seen what's been happening with Binance, how they came after CZ. They're trying to knock Binance off the pedestal of being the top tier project, exchange and chain, right? So now Coinbase is being propped up. They're working with BlackRock. They're working on all these big things to be the ETF kind of like broker kind of deal situation. I forget what the real name is, custodian maybe. I forget what it was. So the Coinbase and BlackRock and all these big ETFs are working together. Coinbase has got its own chain, Base, right? It doesn't have a token, but it has a chain, and a lot of TVL is being locked up on it. So if we look on DeFi Llama, Oops. No. Where's base? Oh, I'm right here. I'm already on base. Sitting out. Well, let me refresh this to make sure it's up to date. Sitting at $1.8 billion of TVL locked. If you guys look right here, um, you guys can see massive appreciation in TVL since February. It was pretty flat. Then beginning of March, boom, blast off time, baby. It went from literally sub 1 billion, and February it was sitting at 400, 500 mil, and then March just blasted off. Now it's sitting at $1.8 billion TVL locked up on base. I expect that to continue growing. I expect that to continue expanding. I think base is definitely going to be an ecosystem to to compare against a lot of other ones out there. So definitely keeping an eye on base. Very bullish on that. Let's see here. ICP. I already covered ICP. Hey, Crusader, enjoying your content. Thank you, P. I appreciate it. Ondo. Oh man, I like Ondo. I'll cover Ondo here in just a minute. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go. Let's go hit Ondo. Let's see here. Ondo right now. And then I'll circle back to ICP as well. Like I said, I know a few people have been asking for it. So Ondo's down 4.9% today, up 3.4% in the week. Guys, like we were just talking about DeFi Llama and some DeFi stuff. If you guys want to start learning how to use DeFi and really start taking advantage of opportunities to put your money to work, I will be creating a private paid group for DeFi to teach you guys how to make this thing happen for you, how to put your money to work using these DeFi protocols, right? I'm going to be doing that here in the next couple of weeks. So I'm putting it together right now. If you guys want to stay up to date with that, if you guys are interested in learning more about DeFi and how to work with DeFi and how to be profitable in DeFi, definitely check it out. By the way to stay up to date is joining my private Telegram. It's free. Join my private Telegram. It's free. When I'm ready to launch it, you guys, the people in the private Telegram, are going to be the first ones to know. They're going to get the exclusive window, way lower pricing before everybody else starts joining in. So if you guys want to stay up to date, you guys want to be on the wait list, right? Definitely be in my private Telegram. The link is in my bio. Join my private join my profile, whatever. Look at the link, hit it, and join my private Telegram. It's completely free. And if you're on YouTube, the link is down below in the description. All right, now let's go over to Ondo. Ondo sounds like Mando from the Mandalorian. Good show, good show. So Ondo over here on Binance, not a lot to work with here due to Ondo just not being out for too long. So let's get some volume here for March. March 31st, bang. Got the range right here. Ondo's been holding his price action very, very well. Been holding up very, very well. It's just one of those things. Is I don't know why, but it's maybe because it's the real world asset and BlackRock and all the stuff that it's doing, right? Holding up really, really well here, as you guys can see. Let me turn this magnet off. Let me get this. Come on now. So it's sitting right at the value area high. Excuse me, guys. Value area high for March's range at 78 cents. Looking really good for Ondo. If we lose that, then we're definitely going to be looking for some lower levels here around 54, and the point of control being at 50 cents for Ondo. If we drop to 50 cents, I personally will be scooping up more Ondo for if we drop to there. I got into Ondo around 28 to 29 cents, so Ondo's been doing very well for me. Let's get a fib retracement from this bottom to this high. Let's get it right here. So coming down, if we break into the value area, if we break into this range, right, the 0.5 is sitting at 72 cents. If that doesn't hold, the gold pocket is sitting between 64 and 62. We might see a bounce there, maybe retest this value area high before coming down to the point of control. That's what I'm looking for, Ondo, right now. Obviously, we're also going to get another fib here from this very top to this very low. Put on those gold pocket to the upside. Currently, yeah, it's been filled at this point. We came up, we wicked through it, and now we're coming back down. So that gold pocket to the upside has been filled. Looks like this gold pocket to 64 to 62 cents is more likely now at this point. So keeping an eye on that for Ondo. Let's see here. Wild price predictions. I don't have a price prediction for Wild. If you guys want to check out my price predictions, you guys definitely can do that over here on my YouTube channel. I got a lot of price predictions. I got a price prediction on VeChain. I got a price prediction on Pendo, Ondo. I got price predictions for if you guys want to save gas on getting to your onto base, definitely go check this out. Less than $5 in gas fees. I got a price prediction for Stacks, Bitcoin, Pyth, Fetch AI, Render, Caspa, Crow, LCX. A lot of people are sleeping on Crow. I think Crow's going to do very well. LCX, Illuvium as well. I think that's about it for price predictions. I'll definitely be doing a lot more price predictions as well. So definitely go check that out. I appreciate every single one of you guys in here smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe, joining the Crusader Army. Let's freaking go. Scarboy says, can you check out SolSex? They claim to be the first centralized exchange on Solana coming out in May. It's holding a 2 million market cap right now. Oof. That's really small, bro. That's a huge, that's a tiny, tiny market cap. Let's see here. Let's see if they're even on. Let's see here. Sitting at a $1 million market cap. Ugh, that's super tiny. 50 mil, 50% circulating supply. Let's jump over to their website. The first centralized exchange launched on Solana blockchain. Website, buy and sell crypto in minutes. So they're claiming to, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Obviously, their websites can say one thing, and what they are in the long term is another thing. These things with these micro caps, right? These 1 million market cap, extremely high risk. Extremely high risk if you're getting into that project. Could it have an extreme high amount of rewards, right? Or risk versus reward. The higher the risk, the higher the reward for sure. But extremely high risk. I'm not personally getting involved in that. A lot of fun about them being a scam. They get new partnerships and news every day. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know either, Scarboy. I don't know either. I probably wouldn't be getting into it. Just me personally. Thoughts on Ondo? I'm very bullish on Ondo. Real world assets. People sleeping on ADA also. Oh, dude, people are definitely sleeping on ADA. I hold a fat bag of Cardano. Everybody loves to hate on Cardano. Everybody did the same exact thing in the last bull market, and Cardano went from 2 cents to $3, right? With literally practically no, it had nothing. It had no smart contract. It had nothing. It literally had nothing. Now it has smart contract. Now it has DeFi. Now it has all these things, and now people want to FUD Cardano. Is Cardano the best project out there? No, there's some good projects out there that can compete against Cardano, but Cardano is definitely a long-term blue chip that is going to perform. So can it hit $3? I personally believe it can hit $3 and even a lot higher in the next in this bull market. That's just me personally, not financial advice, not telling you to go buy Cardano by any chance. What is your prediction on Gala and GRT? I don't have a price prediction for Gala or GRT. I do believe Gala is going to do well. Is it going to break all-time highs? I don't know. I don't think so. Anything can happen. All right, anything can happen with Gala. But I personally don't think Gala can break new all-time highs just because they've had so much inflation. What do you think about RSR? Dude, RSR is another savage reserve rights. And no, we're not talking about the Constitution. It's down 48% this month. Oh man, I'm surprised. Reserve rights is in the real world asset crypto projects. They're doing a lot of different things with pretty much locking TVL, tokenizing things, and creating stable coins based off tokenized assets. So, liked what they're doing, creating more stable coins, all these things. Part of the real world asset sector. Haven't kept up with any news on reserve rights, but I think it can do well. I don't know. I think overall there was a lot of hype and influencers pushing Cardano during the last cycle, though. Were they? I feel like there really wasn't a lot of people talking about Cardano last cycle. I don't know. I don't know. I've been in it for so long that I don't know. At this point, I don't even know. Everything in crypto is in waves, right? Everything comes in waves. There's different moments to hype up different types of sectors, right? We're going through a real world asset sector section right now. We had an AI run, the last couple of months. Eventually, we'll have layer ones. Eventually, we'll have all these other OG projects probably coming up. Who knows? If you would give a span of M market cap that you would prefer to invest, what span you invest in? For memes, well, it's not about what I prefer. It's just knowing the level of risk, right? I'm okay investing into a $1 million, a 1 million market cap, right, or a 5 million, or a 20 million. I'm okay with that, but I know that that's extremely high risk. So is that going to be a large part of my portfolio? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's going to be a very small portion of my portfolio, couple of $100, maybe $1,000 that I'm willing to throw away, right? At an extreme high risk gamble that something can come from it, right? High risk, high reward. Now, where do I put my stuff? Where do I put my large amounts of capital for the long term? The blue chips, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and a lot of these AVAX, right? The bigger the market cap, the safer the project is. It always has risk. It's just safer. It's less risk than the really smaller market cap, right? You start getting into mid tiers, 500 mil and up, right? You start getting into the mid tiers. Those are, a lot less risky than the low caps, but riskier than the high caps, right? Anything above $1 billion market cap is a high cap crypto. Um, so that being said, sitting below $1 billion, there's definitely some more risk, but a lot more potential as well for run. So it's just all about risk management. Can you chart research coin? Let's see here. How about ICP? And some think it could go to 100. I do think ICP could have potential to hit $100. I think ICP does a lot. Their technology is pretty great. They're doing a lot. It's just they're pretty bad at marketing. They're pretty bad at marketing. Are you positive to Chainlink? I like Chainlink. I think Chainlink is going to do very well. Chainlink is the largest freaking what you call it, um, Oracle out there. They're doing a lot of cool stuff now with CCIP, right? People are be able to build on Chainlink and start, being a lot more interoperable and doing a lot of these different things. So I think Chainlink is doing very well. I think Chainlink will continue to do very well. Let's circle back to the ICP chart that I said I would do. Haven't circled back to it. Let's get that out of the way here. ICP, where you at? Coño. So ICP, right, came down. We came down. When Bitcoin dumped, we ran back up to the $15.14 level. ICP needs to stay above this level to get really bullish. We got rejected at the 0.5 Fed retracement, sitting at $15.70. We lost the $15, this yellow line, right, the $15.14 level. We lost it. We lost this zone. We came down to the 0.5 gold pocket on the way down. We fell through that 0.5. Now we're headed towards the gold pocket, sitting at $12.83, between $12.83 and $12.65. That's the gold pocket. We'll see if we get a balance around there. ICP needs to close above $15.14 and actually bounce off of it. Like close above it, retest it, and bounce, keeping us inside this blue zone. If we stay inside this blue zone, the overall target is $26 for ICP, which is the value area high of this blue zone range. In the meanwhile, we stay below $15.14. We will continue to range just as we've been doing since the end of December. For the last 4 months, we've been ranging below $14 and as low as $11.15. That's what ICP is continuing to be doing, and it will continue to do that until we break to the upside here. And that's all going to be very highly dependent on on Bitcoin going to the upside. So, guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. I'm Blockchain Crusader, crusading through these blockchains. If you're not in my free private Telegram, go do so right now. Hit that bio. If you're on YouTube, hit the link down below in the description. Go to my private Telegram, hit that link. It's free. Join in there and get ready, especially if you're interested in DeFi, you're interested in learning about DeFi and getting involved with DeFi and making money on DeFi. I'm going to be creating a little group, a DeFi group, to teach you guys how to do that. So definitely go check that out. and you guys can stay up to date and be on the wait list if you're in the private Telegram that is free right now. So definitely go do that if you're interested. If not, guys, I'm Blockchain Crusader, crusading through these blockchains, signing out today. Everybody enjoy their weekends. Be safe out there. God bless. Until next time. See ya.